Oh my, that is a large bumblebee. A very large bumblebee. The wildlife, ladies and gentlemen, the wildlife. There was another one buzzing around. He's stuck because there's a screen and he's too stupid to figure it out. So I'm going to get away before I get stung. And, oh, he found his way now. That, of course, is not what this video is about. This video is about hose reels. This hose reel I got at Walmart many moons ago. Many moons ago. It's got a thing to put the hose in, and it's got a lever to move, and it has an output hose, and I had it hooked up to that, and for years I never even realized that the other end of it, there was always a nipple here, I never realized it plugged in there. You can see the other end of it is here, and that connects down to this right here, and this automatically winds, I forgot to mention, automatically winds the hose up. It worked great, but the problem, you see, it doesn't go all the way, and now it leaks, so the seals inside have gone bad. But like I said, the output goes to there, and it sort of makes a loop, and look what they even designed in. For the wastewater that's used to power this thing to turn it, see these little holes? It washes the garden hose off as it rolls up. Fucking brilliant! No crank. I don't think the website is in business anymore. I don't know if it says it on it anywhere, but if I'm not mistaken, this unit was actually made in all places. There it is. Can you see it? Made in Israel. I don't know if you can make it out. Right there, made in Israel. So that's where this one was made. I had this thing for, oh God, 6-7 years. Got on clearance at Walmart, and it just was flawless the whole time. But last year it started leaking, and I said, you know what? That's enough of that. And I didn't actually even have a hose reel for the front yard. So I went and I bought this. This is what I bought. It's another automatic hose roll-up thingy. This one is made by Suncast, and it's like a brown wicker looking, but it's made out of plastic anyway. Same kind of control, blah blah blah, nothing special, nothing special. That hose looks like it's ready to burst. That's nice. It's under pressure right now. But this unit was not the one I originally ordered. The one I originally ordered was supposed to look just like this. In fact, these are side panels that they had sent me for it. Not this side, and I don't know if the other one shows it either. Anyway, I ordered this thing off of Amazon, and it's another automatic hose roll-up thing. And the problem is it didn't work. And after getting everything all set up with it, the problem was the gears inside, one of them had just sheared completely off on the inside, and I saw it not even engaging. And that's why that didn't work. Well, stupid me, I threw out the box for the unit, so I didn't have that. So the next problem is, well, I got to send this back, and I need a box to send it back. So I called Amazon and spoke to them, and Amazon said, gee, we're really sorry about that, sir. I said, listen, send me a box to send it back in. No can do, sir. I said, your entire fucking business relies on shipments. You ship out hundreds of thousands, if not millions of boxes a day, and you don't have a box you can send me? No, sir. So what do? Well, do you still want the unit? Yeah, I do. I go to order the unit. This is no longer in stock. Just like that. Just gone. This was the next day. So I don't know if I got the last one that maybe was a return or whatever. I don't know what the deal was, but anyways, they sent me the side panels. I said, fuck it, I'm not fixing what should have came to me working. Anyways, long story short, they had me order another one and send the bad one back in that box. Okay, I did that, and I ended up with the brown one you just saw in the backyard. But the problem is, I used to use this gray hose. This here. The hose is fine, the end of it got knackered. But the problem is, it was supposed to be a nice hose. I've actually had it for 5, maybe even 6 years now. It's fine, but it kinks bad. And it was supposed to be a heavy-duty hose. Well, I went and I got myself a fucking heavy-duty hose. Look at the fucking size of this thing. I bought this at Lowe's last year. It's fire engine red. I didn't want it in red, but that's all it came in. Look at the difference. It's fucking monstrous. This thing is like carrying a fucking fire hose. It weighs a ton. It's 100 foot long. So I got this brown one for the front. Well, it's supposed to hold 150 foot of hose, and it's holding a green hose now. It could not pull that red hose. It had such problems, such kvetching, and even now, this thing, it's completely fucking sad, people. Everybody's like, oh, you don't like Chinese shit? Buy something made in USA. Guess what, folks? It's over. It's over. There is no quality left, period. It doesn't matter the brand. It doesn't matter the country. The planet is fucking over. Suncast, made in USA. All parts, made in USA. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Could not handle that red hose. Can barely handle this green hose. This is a Gilmore Flexogen hose. It'll do it, but it kvetches. It makes noise. This guide, if you can see in there, is supposed to ride back and forth to evenly. It does what it wants to. It doesn't follow the thread. Yawn, yawn, yawn. What the hell is this? But it's working. It did it. It doesn't have the nice spray. It just has a discharge hose over here, which you can see has water in it. But it's a total turd. The first one fucking came to me broken. Came to me broken. And this one, you know, why does it kvetch and make sounds? It can't just work. Look at the hose. It's ready to fucking burst. All made in USA of USA components. Fucking garbage. Anything else I've seen made in USA is fucking garbage today. It's gone. It's not the quality and the style that once was America. It's all garbage today. So this wasn't going to work with the red hose, which I really like. That was, I think, the last thing I actually bought that was quality. I don't even know where it was made. I don't remember. Even though it was only a year ago, but that hose is heavy as hell. I have to like pull it over my shoulder with me. It is not a fun hose to work with, but hell, is that ever going to last? So obviously that's out of the question. And since I know that no matter what I get, whether it's made in USA or not, it's going to be fucking garbage, I went fucking Chinese. That's right, folks. This is a, what was it, best ever products or some shit. Just put it together today. All metal hose reel. It's noisy. Look at the China quality, folks. Out of the box. Let's see where else. Here, well, it's just dust, really. Here it's chewed up. Check out this fucking paint job right here. Where is it? Out of the box, folks. Out of the box. All the reviews on this, which I also got off of Amazon, funny story. There was one that I ordered on Amazon. They said, okay, no problem. It's shipped. Everything's all set. And then I immediately get a refund for it. They said, oh, sorry, it was out of stock after all. What the fuck is that? Don't buy a hose reel from Amazon. Look, China, right here. China, everywhere. All the reviews on this said, didn't come with hardware, missing parts, had to use some of my own. Well, believe it or not, everything was here, except for one bolt that goes through to hold the handle. And I have not gone through my pile of shit to see what I have yet. The tires are actually pneumatic, and so far they seem to be holding air, at least those two. They smell like Harbor Freight when you go into a Harbor Freight store and it's got that China smell. It's the rubber from the tires on all the shit in there. That's what that smell is. That's what it is. So I don't know what kind of rubber this is. It's horrible. I know that. And load Pangea, or load, what the hell does it say? Load range A, pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, this thing fucking stinks. Anyway, somewhere on it, not for highway use, it says, yeah, this thing is a turd. I know it's a turd, but it is all metal. Well, what happens with metal? It comes, can you see, folks? Pre-rusted. Pre-rusted for you. Oh, look at this. I had tested this, and look at the rust inside the hose, inside the tube there. Really nice. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see rust. There's rust there, if you can see that. This handles the red hose. Every review, like I said it was missing hardware. I can deal with one loose bolt, one missing bolt. They also said, oh, it fucking leaks. It leaks, it leaks, it leaks. I was absolutely baffled when I hooked the hose up to it and it didn't leak at all from anywhere. I was fucking baffled. It actually worked. Something worked out today. Look at this though, it's a nice fucking cart. You could go places with it. It's kind of cool just in its own right. Just that it's got fucking pneumatic wheels and it's a big thing and you can put hose on it and shit. And it's going to turn into a fucking rust bucket in no time. It will no longer be green. So another thing I read in the reviews of this thing, and any other one, they're all the same Chinese pieces of shit, is that somebody said, I bought clear spray paint and I spray painted the whole thing. Well, I wanted to do that also, and I am going to. I actually even bought the clear spray paint, which again, I couldn't get from Amazon because this was not sold by Amazon. It was through a third-party seller that sells on Amazon, and the paint was an add-on item. So okay, they left their $7 on the table. I bought 2 cans of Krylon clear spray paint off of eBay for 10 cents more a can. Fuck them, they lose. No problem, no problem, no problem. Free shipping, everything. I had it in 2 days. So fuck it, they lost. No problem. So anyway, I ended up with this one. I was saying the one I had originally ordered was canceled on me because it was out of stock after all. So they recommended this one instead, and it was like $10 more. And I said, I'm not spending $10 more. They said, all right, no, we'll do a price adjustment. In fact, I'm giving you 20 bucks back. How about that? Just for the inconvenience. I said, okay, that's going to work. I'll take this one. And I made, you know, another 10 bucks off it. So that worked out. The original plan with this, which is exactly how it's going, was to get this, and this is going to go in the front with the red hose, so it's going to look like fucking Christmas all year, but oh well. What are you going to do? The, look, they can't even put the fucking shit on straight on the handle. Can you see? Not even that. You know, from the street, seeing it, wow, that's some hose cart. Look at that. Yeah, it sure is. I mean, it's a fucking nice, hefty, fucking tubular steel frame cart with pneumatic wheels. It's nice for now. I know it's going to turn into a rust bucket. So the first thing I had to do was put it together. And I knew I was going to be facing missing bolts, which, again, I'll deal with one. That's not even worth a hassle. I'll find one in the garage and put that in. Then I had to hook the hose up to it and see, and it didn't leak. Now, even though it's not really difficult, it's not worth my while and my time. Because no matter how much, I could have this, like, plasti coat dipped, and it's still going to rust. It's like the china gets through whatever you do to it. So the end result is it's going to turn to a pile of shit anyway. So I figured with the Krylon clear spray paint, I'm just going to pretty much slap it on there. I'm just going to spray it all the fuck down anywhere I see fit. I don't care what it looks like because, again, I don't care about that. I don't care about the chip here. I don't give a shit. I really don't, because I know it's going to turn into a turd in a couple of years anyway. They even give you a stupid little basket. Isn't that cute? It's a cute card, but if they fucking could make it out of aluminum so it wouldn't rust, how much would it fucking cost? Look, even the thing isn't straight. I don't know if you can tell. It's like bent. Fuck it. I don't even give a shit. I really don't, because I know it's a turd. Yeah, maybe you could see now. How is this quality acceptable? So, being that I bought this in the right frame of mind, knowing that I was only going to get a turd, that's what I expected, and that's what I ended up with. And that's what I'm going to be happy with, because I don't have another choice. But anyway, this one will handle the hose, the red hose in the front. And it is a nice cart otherwise. It's too bad that it's going to turn into shit. This ended up costing me, I think the price on Amazon was like $89 or something, and I got it for 79 bucks because the other one I wanted was 79. It actually had better studded tires and stuff, but you know what? This isn't even moving. It's going to sit in the front anyway. So it's sitting in the back now for me to spray paint it. Again, I don't care if there's drips or runs. I don't even give a shit what it looks like. It's just to try to preserve so it doesn't completely turn into rust. It's probably rusting as I'm talking to you right now. But anyway, I think my voice is worn out. I've made a lot of videos today, and I think this is going to pretty much do it. So, my new hose reel cart thing from Best Choice Products on Amazon. Don't buy it unless you know what you're getting into. I knew what I was getting into when I bought it, so it's okay. And somehow I got so lucky that it didn't leak. I'm sure that was just for the first test, and after I spray paint it, it's going to start leaking. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.